Hey guys, it's Brendan the Paleo Dude, and welcome back to another Jurassic World unboxing and review video. Today we'll be taking a look at the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Gigantic Trackers Suchomimus. This one was, in fact, featured in the show, unlike this guy over here, but the action features are pretty cool. It's controlled only by the tail, and you can actually rotate the head around and make it snap up and down. I love how easy it is to control and how nice and smooth the action feature is itself. Even when you rotate the head, it snaps the mouth closed. So that's like 4 different ranges of motion. Super neat, and the colors on this are nice. They even painted some of the scratch marks on the body and the tail. Now, funny enough, they don't have a bottom to this box. Usually, originally, the past few lines would have some sort of lining to the bottom, whether it was like dirt or something of color. This one is just empty cardboard. It might be to reduce waste or something, or they're just lazy. Either way, it's interesting. It's not like I don't like it, I noticed it and it was very apparent. Kind of feels incomplete, but whatever the case, it's just the packaging. Also, the background packaging for this lineup reminds me of the Dino Rivals packaging in 2019, where they had the red background with the Rex logo on it. So that's pretty neat. I think they're going for that sort of vibe with this one. It's a little plain, but oh well. So out of the package, you can see it's just the basic Baryonyx body mold, minus the sail on the back, which the original mold had. The feet, I think, are slightly retooled, and the arms are very similar. They've been scaled down and remolded, but the hand and finger length is still like the same. They just changed the texture a little bit, and I think, yeah, they shrunk down the hand just a tad bit. The head sculpt is completely new, obviously, and looking a lot more real. They added a lot of scratches to it as well. So the body has some scratches that are painted, like I mentioned, this one on the side and one on the tail. Interesting that they have these additional paint details. Some of the scratches, a ton on the tail, holy cow, aren't painted, so maybe they're like older scars. Same with the face. There's some very big scratches on the bottom jaw there, even on the neck, the chest. I don't think there's anything painted on this side, but there's a lot more scratches on there. Maybe this is because the Suchomimus was living in the wild alongside other dinosaurs, so probably got into a lot of fights. The teeth are separate from the head sculpt. They're separate plastic, and they're rubbery, so you won't get any paint chipping or scuffing. Even the bottom jaw has that. The bottom jaw is painted. Same with the top, or not painted, it's just a separate piece of plastic, but it's colored, and the eyes are really nice. They have a black slit, and I think that the eyes just printed over top of this black coloration on the around the eye to get that kind of effect. The underbelly is kind of like a bright green, but that only continues to between the legs and then stops by the tail. But there is paint on the tail, so it does feel finished and look nice. It's got kind of like a jaguar pattern, leopard pattern, there we go. Yeah, on the body, down the legs, and the feet are a different color, but there's splotches that kind of merge it with that leg color. So it's more tied into the pattern, and it doesn't look abrupt. But on this side, it does look abrupt. There's immediate cut. There's no paint on one side of the leg, so it does look weird from one side here, but it looks pretty nice from the other. That's a lot of paint on the leg. It really stands out. I like the way it goes down the neck, and also a little bit on the back of the neck too. We've got the scan code on one side of the body. Oh, here you go. You guys can get that. And the posability is standard. You can make it go up. Ooh, it's actually pretty tall. And then the arms are kind of rubbery as well. You can move them around and rotate them. It's even a scratch on the arm, oh my goodness. So scale wise, there's Darius for scale, it's pretty big. but not as big as the Allosaurus from the same lineup, which is like supersized. I haven't put these guys into scale. There we go. There's the Allo. It's a lot longer, a lot taller. And then the Majungasaurus is similar in size, actually. I was a little worried that they'd be out of scale, but in the show, the Suchomimus was a little bit larger than the Majungasaurus. But size-wise, they're about the same length, and it's just slightly taller at the back. There we go. So yeah, they actually fit well in scale, and I appreciate that they didn't make the Suko too big or the Majunga too small. But I can easily see why the Majunga took down the Suchomimus in terms of like body bulk. You can see it's a lot thicker. So yeah, no, this figure is fantastic. I can't wait to get a hold of the multi-pack version. The Hammond Collection Baryonyx is obviously smaller than it, but the, I think it's called Epic Attack, the lineup. That Baryonyx is a beast. Massive. So I know the Baryonyx in the back is not to scale with the main line, but it's really funny to see how ginormous they made it. So there's those guys. I think that's it. I want to hit the 8-minute marker, but I'll cut it off for now. This figure is definitely worth picking up, especially if the multi-figure pack does not come out. The one with the, I think it comes with Ben and the Gallimimus, but I'm hoping it does, because I've seen online that the mold is slightly different. It's got a different head mold, feet mold, etc. A little less accurate to the show, but it's a unique figure, not just like a retool. Even the paint is slightly different. So definitely worth picking up this one anyways, just because it's more accurate to the show. I wouldn't hold my breath on the playset figure, but the mainline figure is a lot better paint-wise as well, from what I remember. I haven't picked up the, what is it called? The Styxosaurus, the Elasmosaurus looking guy, but down the road eventually I will. I've seen that it only comes in small amounts when it hits Walmart up here. I think it's mostly Suchomimus in the box and then like 1 or 2 Styxosaurus. So if you guys want that figure, definitely pick it up, because I can see it going extinct real soon, or being like the rare figure of the two in the lineup. So, ooh, I hit 8 minutes. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my previous ones, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.